It is the last Sunday night football game to wrap up week 18. We have the Bills going to Miami to take on the Dolphins, and I got some picks for you. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and like the video down below, subscribe if you aren't already, and then hit the notification bell to be updated when I post. Also, I do make bonus picks, so go ahead and check the link in the description below. Hey everybody, we have the Bills and Dolphins for Sunday Night Football to wrap up Week 18. I was looking at the total, 48.5. That's a good amount of points, so I think there's a lot of props to be looking at. Spread is Bills minus 2.5. It's going to be a close game. There's a little bit of rain in the forecast, but I don't think that's going to stop anyone from scoring a lot of points. I'm going to give you a handful of props, and I'm going to give them to you in the order which I like them most to least. So, for example, my favorite prop this week is going to be Josh Allen. I was looking at the yards, but I was looking at the passing touchdowns. Josh Allen, he hasn't really been on fire in terms of passing touchdowns, but I think that changes this week, especially with the stakes on the line for a potential playoff spot and who they're playing. They're playing the Dolphins, and he has a 110 passer rating in 11 games, and he has thrown 31 touchdowns. If we go over, follow the cursor here on the bottom, 10-1 of this year, he threw 4 touchdowns. And then 4 touchdowns again. And if you just follow every single game that Josh Allen has played against Miami, every single one, he's thrown at least 2. So why the heck would this be any different? The stakes are on the line. Primetime game, Josh Allen's going to step up, and he's going to throw 2 touchdowns. That's it. That's my favorite play of the week. And I have another play, my second favorite play. It's going to be Diggs. Stefon Diggs. We're doing 16.5 over on the more. Stefon Diggs, he has been quiet as of late, but I expect this to change. I expect him to step up in primetime, just like Josh Allen. And we look at Stefon Diggs versus the Dolphins here. He needs 60 yards, right? He's only fell short of that a few times. Like the last time he played, he had 120. He had 60 here, 74. But this is a great bounce back spot to hit that momentum to thrust forward into the playoffs. So I think Stefon Diggs definitely hits 60.5. And if we go to Underdog here, we look at here, 61.5. So you're getting good value out of Prizepicks by a whole point. My third pick is going to be on the Miami side. There isn't a lot of props for Miami yet, but I'm making this video a little bit early. But all I need is one for the other team. It's going to be Raheem Mostert. He's going to find the end zone, either rushing or receiving. I really like this play, and I'm going to tell you why. If we go over to StatMuse, I love this site. It gives me anything I want to know. Everyone loves the Christian McCaffrey show and MVP, right? But look at Raheem Mostert. He's tied with Christian McCaffrey with the most touchdowns this season with 21. Leaps and bounds, and look who's right behind him, Josh Allen. So I'm really liking Raheem Mostert to kind of take the edge off of Tua and the pressure off the game for the Dolphins. He's going to find the end zone. I'm not worried about Achani. I'm worried about Mostert finding the end zone. But my fourth play, I have 2 more plays for you. It's going to be Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I apologize. I'm looking at the receptions here. Dalton, 3.5. Seems like a low number for a tight end of his caliber. He's a good check down, moving the sticks kind of tight end. If we look at Dalton recently versus New England, 7 targets. Kind of fell flat here in these last 2 weeks right here, but throughout the season he's been pretty consistent with these targets, like this 8, 7, 11, 6, 7, 6, 8, and with a high total of over under of 48.5, they're going to need him to produce. So I like this number. I thought the receiving number 33.5 might have been an interesting play here as well, but it's like kind of boom or bust with tight ends. It all depends on the route running and things like that, but life goes on. And I have one more play for you. It's not the most sexy play. It's going to be the kicker for the Bills. It's going to be Tyler Bass. We're going to do kicking points. We're not going to do field goals. He's averaging 8 out of his last 5. And if we go to ESPN.com, and since this date, where is it? Since basically right before Thanksgiving, he's hit this number: 14, 10, 8, 7, 6, and 9. Like I said, high over under 48.5. 7 points. That's a couple field goals, maybe a field goal and a couple extra points, or a few extra points, 3 touchdowns and a field goal, 2 field goals. I don't know. 7 seems a little low especially for the Bills. They're going to be throwing a lot. There's going to be a lot of points in this game. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching and good luck.